At some point, every environment hits the same two challenges. First, how do you scale it when demand increases? And second, how do you introduce changes into production without risking an outage? The problem is, if your system is just manually configured, both of these become slow and risky. But once that configuration is captured and defined as code, these problems become much easier to solve. By using NetScaler config to infrastructure as code utility, we can take what's running, translate it into infrastructure as code, and use that as the source of truth. So let's start in staging. This environment is already defined and running. Traffic is flowing across two backend instances. This is our baseline, a stable, known good environment that's fully defined by code from our dev environment. Now that it's defined, scaling this environment isn't about rebuilding or manually configuring, it's just updating the definition. Here, we're increasing capacity by simply updating the definition. And immediately, the environment expands. New instances are added directly into rotation. No manual changes to our services, virtual servers, and bindings. We didn't rebuild anything, we changed the definition and the system scaled to match it. Scaling capacity is one thing. Introducing changes into a live production environment, that's where things usually get risky. Here's production. The environment is already live, routing traffic to the current application version. Now, we want to introduce a new version without risking the entire system. Instead of replacing everything, we add the new version into the pool, but with a smaller deployment weight. Most traffic continues to hit the existing instances, but now we can see requests reaching the new version. This is a controlled rollout. We're introducing change gradually without disrupting the system. Once your infrastructure is defined as code, you're not just managing configuration, you're controlling how it evolves. You can scale capacity instantly and safely introduce new versions into production without risking a full outage. That's the shift from static infrastructure to controlled adaptive systems.